Hi everyone. I would like to welcome you for the first semester of the school year 2020-2021, particularly on the Personal Development 1 with the course title Understanding Yourself, which is a 3-unit course. I'm your college lecturer, Sir Ryan Liera Jacob, and you may email me on this particular address at ryanjacobemci02@gmail.com or may contact me on 091675749559. These are the difficult times that is no denying. Our world has perhaps faced no greater threat than it does today, which is the onslaught of COVID-19 pandemic. This particular pandemic has actually impacted every facet of human activity, maybe it in economy, business, which actually brought inflation, and most of all, in our respect and regard, is on the educational sector, which lead to us to be postponing our classes up to this time. However, despite all of that, I'm very much glad personally because we are finally able to start our class for this day, September 7, 2020, 2021. So for my first year AB students at B, I would like to welcome you and hopefully we are able to embark with our meaningful discussion of our topic, which is understanding the self. And as you might know, the very importance of understanding the self is or could lead you to a limitless possibilities or infinite possibilities. Understanding the self is one of the most important thing one should really try to look into. By delving deeper in ourselves, we are very much into the unlocking of our hidden potentials, and you might never know that we have that particular potential. And the threshold question really is, do we really understand ourselves? To what degree do we understand ourselves? And if we really truly understand ourselves, then what could be our potentials? Or where can these particular potential lead us to? So up to now, if we do not really understand ourselves, or we are still on the process of understanding the self, this particular course will try to us to be on that particular track. And hopefully, uh, I can be able to impart my knowledge on you and be able to share to you what our course was able or was is trying to tell us. So allow me first to say to you the course description on understanding the self. So understanding the self is a fundamental course in a general education curriculum for tertiary education. It is designed to help the students understand the nature of identity, including factors that influence and shape personal identity. As you might know, it is stressed here that we are to understand the nature of identity, including factors that shape and influence it. So it's really a very interesting subject. For today, issues of self and identity are very critical to adolescents. This course was conceptualized to aid undergraduate students develop a more critical and reflective attitude in exploring the issues and concerns of the self and identity for a better and proper way of understanding oneself. It emphasizes the integration of personal daily experiences of the students with learning experiences inside the classroom, or in this case, in our platform today, to encourage them to improve themselves for a better quality of life. So, this will be the prime objective of our course, which is on improving our quality of life or leading you to that better quality of life because, as you might know, that quality of life is not only possible through amassing of wealth, but being able to attain quality of life refers to, in this case, the understanding of oneself. If we're able to understand oneself, then we have limitless possibilities, we have infinite possibilities, we have limitless potentials, and with these potentials, it can actually lead us to a better, undoubtedly a better and bright future. So this book has three major parts. The first chapter enables the students to understand the construct of set from various disciplinary perspectives. The second chapter deals with some of the various aspects that make up the self. And the third and final chapter provides a discussion on some issues and concern for young students these days, which are learning, goal setting, and stress. So this book or this course provides opportunities for students to gain new skills for practical application of the concepts learned that aim to help them become better and significant individuals of our society. For the general objectives of the course, at the end of this course, the students are expected to develop a more critical and reflective attitude in exploring the issues and concerns of the self and identity for a better and proper way of understanding oneself. And the second one is understand the construct of the self from the various disciplinal perspectives, may it be in philosophy, sociology, anthropology, and psychology, including the more traditional division between the East and the West. For the course content coverage, it will be made up of, so what I tell you a while ago, made up of 3 chapters. And in this case, chapter 1 will be the self from various perspective, which will be the content of our prelim. It is made up of 3 lessons or composed of 3 lessons. Lesson 1 is made up of or is on the self from various philosophical perspective. Lesson 2 on the self, society, and culture. Lesson 3, the self as a cognitive construct. And lesson 4, the self in a Western and Eastern thought. So for your requirement, I will be requiring you, of course, the usual ones. We have concept papers, assignments, homeworks, and examinations, of course. And you will find it most of it in the Pocket Study applications. And of course, this particular application is a very much important platform for us to make this quality education possible even in these pandemic times, wherein you can able to have access online and even offline when you try to download now the activities or the modules that we have. And out there you will find the necessary or appropriate activities for each lesson that we're gonna have. So from time to time you'll be able to access that. So aside from being able to discuss with you some of the most important points that I must tell you, I am very much happy again to have you, and I bid you good luck and God bless for the more fruitful discussions that we're gonna have. So once again, good afternoon and may God bless us all.